Hi guys, thanks for tuning into the channel today. Had this 2019 model Interceptor roughly now 1 year, shade over 1 year. Originally come with Pirelli Phantom tyres on it. I've put roughly 6,000 kilometres on those tyres. A few times from around about 4,500 kilometres I've noticed a bit of a front wobble on this particular bike at around about 40 kilometres an hour. So this wobble's been reported on these bikes by various areas in the world. So I've decided now I might rip these tyres off, and I've decided now I'll replace them with Bridgestone BT46s. So the bike's going down now to get them fitted. So I think I've got 6,000 Ks out of them, so that'll be good enough, and I'll try the new tyres, see if I've still got any drama in that area and see if it makes much improvement. I've been told the BT46s are good tyres anyway, so I know I wouldn't try these ones again. So the main thing is it's always changes as good as a holiday, so new set of tyres will be good to start off this year 2 with the bike. I'm at the motorcycle dealer now who's installing the new tyres to the bike. Just found out when I was riding it through a couple of roundabouts on the way down here that the bike actually was pulling to the left, so I don't know if that's another tyre problem or I've got a steering problem too. But when I talk to the dealer here, I'm going to ask him to check things out, and just hopefully there's no steering problem to go with me tyre thing. So at the moment I've got that bit of a wobble at 40 kilometres an hour, plus I've got this hard steering now when I turn to the left as I go through roundabouts. So we'll put the bike in here, see how it goes, come back with the new tyres on, take it for a run, see what happens. Okay guys, just got a call from the dealer, the bike's ready to pick up. Just told me about 440 bucks, so hopefully everything's okay. And I'll be ready to take it out now and see how it performs. Okay guys, thanks for tuning in. I've already been down to the bike shop, picked up the bike, got the new tyres on it, so I've now got the BT46 Bridgestones on it. One thing I'll mention, when I was going down here earlier on the bike to drop it off, the old problem was back with this bike where I was swinging through this coming roundabout, one coming up now and the one following through, and the bike had the habit again of what it did a few months ago, that was swinging to the left. That was actually pulling over to the left hand side of the steering as I went through this roundabout. So that was a bit of a drama. That was through this roundabout I was having trouble. It was pulling to the left. It's also pulling to the left on this one coming up now. So this was the same drama I had, like I said, a few months back. So that was a tyre related problem I think I've had with things. Like now if I come here and swing it to the left now with these tyres, no trouble at all. So I'm sort of coming to the conclusion now. I've been out and I've rode this bike around a few laps. Sort of coming to the conclusion now that I have definitely got a problem with those Phantom tyres. I've taken a bit careful because the dealer said take it easy on these new tyres. But two problems I had. One was this bike pulling to the left as I went around through roundabouts, and the number two was we're going to head out to this spot where I had a bit of drama. So we're going through here now, so I can swing around here to the right, through the left, no trouble at all now with that side of the bike. So we're going to head up to an area where I used to ride the bike when it got to around about 4,500 kilometre mark. I had a bit of trouble with it there too. And then once again through here, no trouble at all. Yeah, so in that area there, I'll run along that road, and it got that bad near the end that I had to, instead of riding along that part of the eastern distributor at 80 kilometres an hour, I used to ride it along there at 40 because it used to get a front end wobble on it. So So I'm going to swing up there now and see how it goes in that section there, because it did it around about maybe 4 times once it clocked over that 4,000 mark. So I figured that'd be a good little test to check the bike out there too. So we'll swing up that way, take a look, see what happens. Bike's now nice and light in the steering. Now the damage for the tyres, that included a set of that included a set of BT46s, front and rear. Have them freighted to the bike shop, have them fitted, balanced, and a bit of a surcharge for carting the old tyres away. Worked out $430. $430, so that was worked out pretty good. I think if you wanted to do it all yourself, it probably would have been about $80 cheaper, but I was pretty happy with the end result. Really a nice little bike to ride, this Interceptor. Runs well. So I think overall I'm pretty satisfied with these tyres for the money. And I'm pretty glad I got those Pirelli Phantoms off this bike, to be honest. I think if I was offered a set of Pirelli Phantoms now for $100, including fitting them riding away, I wouldn't take them. But I've had a lot of problems with this bike near the end. First I thought it was the tyres, and then I thought maybe it was the steering itself, or the bearings in the steering. But this bike had been resting for a while I've been riding a Honda CT125. Prior to taking it to the bike shop, I'd already checked the tyre pressure, and the tyre pressure on the front tyre was 29 pounds. But I did read somewhere where that with the bikes and you strike a steering problem with those Pirelli tyres, it doesn't necessarily mean it's the front tyre causing the problem. It can also be the rear. But anyway, looks like to me everything's right now, because the bike seems to want to party really well again. I think I've put close on 50 kilometres on the tyres now since I picked it up. So, you know, I've put a few kilometres on it, so I've got a bit of an idea how they're going on it. Terribly windy today here too. You can see the trees moving around again, and up around our 30-degree mark, so it's a fairly warm type of day. Like I said, it's a really strong wind out here. You can feel it moving the bike around a bit, and these are 200 kilo bikes. So we'll swing down this way and head to where that area I told you where I usually have a slight problem with this. Hey guys, we're heading up here. Let's head to the part where I tell you I had a bit of trouble. So this is the area here. We're coming up to it now, where I usually have trouble and I slow down to 40 kilometres an hour. So I usually swing over now. This area here, and I drop back to 40 k's. So this is where I develop the wobble, just along this section here. So I'm sitting on 80 now. And considering how windy it is, bike's nice and stable all the way along. So I think we'll conclude this test. I'll head home now. I'm pretty satisfied. All good. And once again, thanks for tuning in, taking a look, and my advice would be stay away from those Pirelli Phantoms. But that's something for you to think about, and I know I won't be going back to them.